Hi guys, and welcome to episode 1 of Dating Science. Today we're going to be looking at the different ways to get people to do whatever you want. If you watched the preview episode of the show, then you'll know that what we actually promised to do is teach you how to get women to do whatever you want. And we didn't lie. In the mid-1970s, Stanley Milgram did an experiment on the New York City subway. He went out there and asked people if they'd just give him their seat, just because he asked them to. He started recording the results, and then after that, he got his psychology students to go out there and try different experiments to find the different ways they could increase the chances of somebody giving up their seat. And they found some amazing results. But here on Dating Science, we don't really care about results that are given back in the 1970s by some really important psychologist in some amazing university in America. What we care about is whether we can do it ourselves. So we sent one of our dating scientists out live into a real-life nightclub to talk to real-life girls and put it to the test himself. He asked them one of 3 things. Would they, 1, just give up the seat because he asked them for it? 2, give up the seat because he turned around to them and said that he had something wrong with his leg, which of course is quite a good justified reason. Or 3, he asked them if they'd give up their seat with the justified reason that he had a nose, which is kind of ridiculous. And we were curious to find out what the results would be. If you're interested in what happened, check this out.
Hi, how are you? How are you? Can I get a Red Bull on? Yeah. Guys, I'm really sorry to bother you. Can I have that seat?
What?
Can I have that seat?
No.
Why?
Because I'm sitting in it.
Please?
No.
Can I ask nicely?
No.
It's alright. It's okay, I'll forgive you. Maybe next time. Sorry guys, can I have your seat?
Huh?
Can I have your seat? It's just my leg's really sore.
No.
Sorry, thank you. Sorry to interrupt you. Can I have your seat?
What?
Can I have your seat? It's just my nose is really sore.
What?
My nose, can I have your seat? It's just my nose is really sore.
You want my chair?
Yeah, please, just for 2 seconds. Seriously, honestly, that'd be perfect. I'm really sorry, guys. I have this thing with my nose and I just get lightheaded every now and again, but honestly, 2 seconds. I'm sorry to interrupt you. Can I have your seat?
I'm sorry?
Can I have your seat?
Can you have my seat?
Yeah.
Why?
Because honestly, no.
What makes you think you're worthy of my seat?
I don't know, ask Christy.
Is he worthy of my seat? Sometimes. Sometimes.
Have a good night.
You're kidding. Not tonight.
Unfortunate. Maybe next time.
Yeah, maybe.
Guys, I'm really sorry to interrupt you. Is there any chance I could have that seat for a second? Is there any chance I could take that seat for a second?
Do you get a drink?
Yeah, it's just my leg's killing me.
Yeah.
Perfect. I'm sorry, can I sit here? So I got this thing with my nose, you know? Sometimes it goes all fuzzy, it's just, yeah. Crazy. Yeah, just 2 seconds. Just sit down. She actually, look! She gave me her seat. She gave me her seat after I said my nose was hurting. I get this thing with my nose. She got up, she gave me her seat while there was a million empty seats around her. It's insane.
Well, as you can see from the clip you just watched, the results were pretty conducive. We actually had a 100% compliance rate anytime he gave a justification, no matter what the justification was. As the night went on and we turned the cameras off, we found out he was capable of getting girls to go and have a dance with him when he justified it because he fancied some water, right through to would they go and grab food with him at the end of the night because he didn't have a ride home. Whatever the justification was, it didn't matter. He was still able to get the girls to do pretty much whatever he wanted. But the question is, how can this help you? How can you use this to help you improve your own dating life? I think one of the best ways is to look at it from a grounding point of view. Every time you go up to a girl that you've never met before and you start talking to them, you want to ground the reason. Hey, I'm sorry to bother you. Do you know where the nearest Starbucks is? It's just I'm desperate for a coffee and I'm not meeting my friends for another hour. By adding the it's just, that little bit of a justified reason, then you're going to have the much better chance of getting the girl to come out with you and actually be willing to talk to you or show you where a coffee shop is or believe your compliment, whatever it is. By adding a little bit of a justification, i.e. a reason for asking them the question, you're grounding it, you're making it a lot more believable, and you're giving people a much better chance of actually going along with what you want, and hey, getting girls to do whatever you want, which is of course exactly what this episode's all about. Now, Before we go, we do have time for one of the viewers' questions, and one of the guys that watched the preview episode actually sent us in this great question. His name's Final Fantasy, which is obviously based on an amazing video game, which I absolutely love. And his question is, how can he stop the girls that he's hitting on ending up with his friends? Now, in his email, he explained that what he's been doing is organising these parties and inviting a whole bunch of girls to come down and party with him and his friends as well. And what's happening is by the end of the night, he ends up being left alone while his friends are making out with all the girls, and he wants to know what he can do about it. Now, my best piece of advice to you is honestly, stop inviting your friends. I mean, let's be honest. If you're going out there and inviting all these girls out there specifically with the aim of partying with these girls and living it up, bringing your friends along is only going to dilute the effect that you're having. If your friends aren't willing to play ball and back you up, then just don't invite them. If they do come along and you do find out in a situation where your friends are going to be there, set the rules first. Tell them, hey buddy, this is it. Any girl I bring is somebody that I'm interested in, and you have to back off. If they don't back off, then really, they're not the kind of friends you want to be hanging around with anyway. That's about all we have this week for episode 1 of Dating Science. However, make sure you join us next Monday, where we're going to be examining the colour of love. We're going to find out exactly which colour makes you more attractive to members of the opposite sex. Stay tuned. See you next time. Remember, if you have any questions which you would like the dating scientist to answer for you, all you have to do is send us an email and we'll do our very best to answer it live on the next episode. Simply email us at the following address: help@datingscience.co.uk. Don't forget to leave a comment and update your Facebook and Twitter status to tell people about the show. The more people that watch, the better our chances of keeping the show running.